Welcome to the KK TV.
Make sure you guys subscribe to our channel.
We do doll videos, Roblox, baking, and vlogs.
We also do short films such as The Story of Crazy Face, and we also do Talking Hot Show.
A special thank you to Blue Blood Sports TV. Thank you so much for your support. We will continue to work hard and bring you more content. Bye!
Show support. Subscribe to KK Penson TV. If you got children, if you got nieces, if you got nephews, if you got little cousins, if you have friends that have kids, make sure they subscribe to KK Penson TV. Please do that. Show love and show support.
Hi, my name is Heather Vahid Hardy, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. This is Amanda, the Real Deal Serrano, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
And I'm Janita.
And you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So former unified heavyweight world champion, Mexican superstar boxer, first Mexican heavyweight world champion in the history of the sport of boxing, Andy Ruiz Jr. weighs in on British heavyweight contender, Dillian the Body Snatcher Whyte, being brutally knocked out over the past weekend by now WBC Diamond mandatory challenger Alexander Povetkin, who has 2 losses on his resume that came at the hands of Anthony Joshua, 2-time unified heavyweight world champion superstar British boxer, and at the hands of, at the time, reigning unified heavyweight world champion Vladimir Klitschko. So those are the only 2 blemishes on the resume of Alexander Povetkin. And Andy Ruiz had an interesting take regarding this. Dillian Whyte was winning the fight. I thought the first round, Alexander Povetkin won the first round. I thought Dillian Whyte won round 2 and 3. And he clearly won round 4 because he dropped Alexander Povetkin twice. He won a 10-7 round easily, hands down. But then in the 5th round, when the 5th round came along, Dillian Whyte early in the round made a mistake. He threw a hook that Alexander Povetkin slipped and came back with a left uppercut and knocked Dillian Whyte cold stone out. Andy Ruiz said it's a celebration. He says Dillian Whyte is not the most respectful guy in the sport of boxing, and the sport is already brutal enough. There's no need to be disrespectful to one another. Yes, you have build-ups. Yes, you have, tension. He says, but Dillian Whyte just has zero respect for his peers. So this was a long time coming, and it was a celebration. So Andy Ruiz, if you didn't know, he himself and Dillian Whyte were going back and forth for quite some time, discussing the possibility of facing off against one another, claiming this guy don't want to fight me, Dillian Whyte is ducking me, Andy Ruiz says, and then Dillian Whyte says Andy Ruiz don't want to fight, and he made reference to Andy Ruiz being out of shape and coming in the fight, heavy, and he poked fun at Andy Ruiz. He said that he looks like a normal guy. He doesn't take the sport serious, so on and so forth. There were a lot of onslaught from Dillian Whyte's side towards Andy Ruiz. So here's what Andy Ruiz had to say regarding Dillian Whyte being knocked out. Quote, "I was so happy that Whyte blank got his knocked the blank out," Andy Ruiz said. He says, "You know why? Because he doesn't have respect for fighters. That's what gets me so pissed off about this guy. He has no respect for the sport, no respect for his peers." And end quote. So Andy Ruiz said it was a celebration. "I was so happy that Whyte blank got his blank knocked the blank out." So Andy Ruiz said it's a celebration. "I said that a lot of people within the sport of boxing felt this way because of Dillian Whyte's stance and his approach to his peers. And granted, this is a combat sport. Granted, Dillian Whyte doesn't have to, take the humble approach, because this is a combat sport. You're trying to hurt one another within the sport, right? This is the hurt business. So it's expected. Everybody's not going to be, friendly. Everybody's not going to be hunky dory. Everybody's not going to be, just open to being friends and smiling all the time. That's not going to be your approach, right? So you have sacrifice within the sport. You can't eat for 8 weeks like you want to. You have to be away from your family, so a lot of people take it very, very serious. But Dillian Whyte's onslaught sometimes is unnecessary, right? Like when he talked about Andy Ruiz's weight, when he himself came in the fight with Ruiz Jr. in numerous fights out of shape. He makes mention of guys like Tyson Fury's background and Tyson Fury, not being committed to the sport at one point in time and Tyson Fury ducking him. Then he made fun of and pokes at Deontay Wilder, how he was dancing and, how he got knocked out how he was stopped by Tyson Fury, right? The only guy he showed respect to after losing was Anthony Joshua. When he lost to Andy Ruiz, ironically enough, he showed respect to Anthony Joshua. But in the build-up to his fight with Anthony Joshua, he showed little to no respect to Anthony Joshua, which you can still tell that there is some sort of tension there. And Anthony Joshua wants to fight Dillian Whyte every chance he gets. He's open to fighting Dillian Whyte because he doesn't like the approach Dillian Whyte had toward Anthony Joshua. And Anthony Joshua stopped him in the 7th round of their fight. But it just wasn't enough. It's not enough for Anthony Joshua. He stated after the fight, he'll still give Dillian Whyte an opportunity to fight for the titles and to face off against him. That just lets you know where he stands with Dillian Whyte. So a fight between Andy Ruiz and Dillian Whyte should this fight should happen. It could and should happen, right? Now Dillian Whyte is going to activate his immediate rematch clause against Alexander Povetkin, which I don't even understand. Why is there a rematch clause when Dillian Whyte is not the champion and Alexander Povetkin wasn't the champion? So why is there immediate rematch clause in the contract? But nonetheless, there is. And Dillian Whyte and Eddie Hearn, Matchroom CEO and promoter of Dillian Whyte and Anthony Joshua and a plethora of other boxers and champions, says that he's looking to make the fight happen in November or December. So let's see how this plays out. But a lot of people, you saw Tyson Fury, he responded to Dillian Whyte being knocked out. He said that Dillian Whyte is just not on this level, right? He's a second-tier heavyweight. Yeah, Deontay Wilder, he uttered some similar words. Andy Ruiz, he said an eye for an eye. So there's a lot of people that just don't feel Dillian Whyte and feel his onslaught towards boxers and his peers is unwarranted. And everybody's feeling like he got what was coming to him. So let's see. He said the rematch is going to take place in December. Let's see how this all plays out. Is Alexander Povetkin at this point in time who calls the shots where the fight is going to happen? Is he going to want to have the fight take place in Russia? The first fight was in the UK in Dillian Whyte's backyard, so to speak. Is it now Alexander Povetkin is going to be the A side? Is he going to be calling for the fight to be in Russia? Who knows? Let's just see how this all plays out. But there's never a shortage of excitement when you're dealing with the heavyweight and the heavyweight division, especially when it's as deep as it is in today's current. But drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hey, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace. More Modern Day Slave out now. Go get your copy. Pariah Administrations presents More Modern Day Slave. You can hear a sneak peek coming up right now. Listen to the sneak peek. Then go to SoundCloud and support the grind. Support the business. Let's go. Let's get it. Support More Modern Day Slave right now. Let's listen to this sneak peek.
Interactions with a bass head, singers his eyes for the base. Hit him, he was soul searching for his place. Too late to judge him, I'm addicted to his payment. Stay a boy and stay paid vacation. Trying to take my babies to the caves. Enjoying the fruits of all their hard labor. But for right now, stay down and stay patient. I don't converse with niggas stuck off in the matrix. Trunking peace sound can live with killer faces. Every soul around us won't be syndicated. Not up in the process of being renovated.
Hey, this is Jasmine. Thank you for watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, soy Jasmine. Gracias por ver Sangre Azul Deportes TV. Gracias.